Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so very much for joining us for our Friday Puja and Satsang. Tonight, I'll be sharing with you a Yoga Nidra meditation dedicated to the third of the Mahavidya goddesses, Tripura Sundari, also known as Sudashi or Lalita. And this is a special meditation for wholeness. I think you'll enjoy it very much. I'd like to start out with a couple of announcements. So this coming Tuesday, our meditation for the 5 Dakini Mandala, Part 3, we'll be honoring Ratna Dakini, the Dakini of the yellow Dakini of the South, and the Earth element. And then a week from today, next Friday, will be Part 23 of our 64 Yogini series, and we'll be honoring Birupa Yogini. So I'd like to start out by just referring to our altar image for tonight. This rather classic painting of Tripura Sundari. And note that she is seated upon a reclining image of Shiva, who's looking up at her with adoration. She's four-armed, and she's holding four objects: a sugarcane bow, arrows, an elephant goad, and a noose. And actually, the meaning of those objects I'll be going into in more detail during the course of the meditation. If you look back at some previous recordings, there is a puja and satsang specifically for this Mahavidya, or great wisdom goddess, that you can always look at as well for more information. I'd like to say namaste to Kim and Elizabeth, who are joining right now, and anybody else who happens to be tuning in at this point, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. And something I do want to mention, as always, is tonight's meditation. It was inspired by a practice from the book Yoga Nidra Scripts, book 2. And is combining traditional modern Yoga Nidra meditation with Tibetan style deity yoga. And so there'll be a point during the meditation where you will actually be invited to become this form of the Divine Mother and experience what it's like to be Tripura Sundari. A couple of things I want to mention also about this form of the Divine Mother is we see that she is sitting upon Shiva, who is lying upon a throne with four supports. And very often in illustrations of this goddess, the four supports are four deities: Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and Rudra. Rudra being one of the gods of the Rig Veda, and actually a very early form of Shiva. Rudra actually means howler. And then something else that's important to remember about Tripura Sundari is that she is the central deity of the Sri Chakra. And my friend and teacher, late Nafia of Shiva Sai Mandir, she had the most beautiful description of the Sri Chakra. She said it was the nervous system of creation. And so you can imagine this creative divine energy emanating out from a central source, and Tripura Sundari is that central source. So at this point, I'd like to invite you to find a comfortable seated position. So you can look upon your screen with a relaxed gaze. Make sure your back is straight so your breath can be full. And then in our traditional Yoga Nidra, I'll be inviting you to either lie down on your mat, or you can also do this as a seated meditation, even from a chair, if that's more appropriate for you. But right now, I invite you to just look upon this image. Take some long, slow, deep breaths. Letting go of the cares of the day, the concerns of yesterday, any stresses concerning tomorrow. Let each in-breath increase your level of relaxation, and let each in-breath bring your awareness on the present moment, not the past, not the future, just here and now. No doing, simply being. And as you breathe, I invite you to center your breath and your attention on your heart center. And take a moment to connect with whichever form of the Divine Mother you're closest to. And I invite you to begin to think of some aspect of your life where you might feel fragmented or ungrounded, maybe pulled in this and that direction. Maybe some situation where you're not sure what to do or how to handle a particular situation or what the next step in a particular process might be. Is there something where you feel overextended? Are you feeling at the end of your rope? Or maybe you're feeling like an untethered balloon in search of the right direction. Just notice the first thing that you can think of. This will be the best thing to work with at this time. And I invite you to visualize it. What does it look like? What sights come to mind as you think of this issue? Begin to notice any messages that it may be telling you. What thoughts are manifesting in your mind? And then I invite you to try and continue tuning in and notice what emotions accompany your situation. And as you breathe deeply and check in with your body, is there a physical region where this issue might reside? So now that you've identified the situation which you're going to work with tonight, I invite you to take a deep and clearing breath. Slowly open your eyes if your eyes fell shut. Continue to watch your screen with a relaxed gaze. For our opening puja, and if it feels right, I invite you to chant Ma Tripura Sundari's mantra along with me, or you can just simply meditate quietly. But the mantra is Om Aing Klim Sao. Om. Om Aing Klim Sao. 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 Jai Ma Tripura Sundari. Jai Ma Sudashi. Jai Ma Lalita. Jai Ma Srividya. So prepare for Yoga Nidra. Getting ready to lie down comfortably or sit up supported. Gathering any props that you might need. Preparing a space for yourself so that you can fall into deep relaxation. Taking a folded blanket or cushion under your head. Maybe something under your knees to add comfort to your lower back. Maybe a blanket to cover you, a scarf or cloth for over your eyes. Just anything that you need to make yourself comfortable. Take a moment. Prepare your space. Prepare the perfect Yoga Nidra nest that you need at this time. So sitting up straight and supported, lying on your back in Shavasana. If you're in a chair, make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Your hands are on your knees, palms upwards. If you're lying down, let your feet be hip width apart and dropping to either side. Your hands are a comfortable distance from each side, your hands pointing upwards. Taking a moment to make any adjustments or micro adjustments that you might need so that you can be fully comfortable for this practice. It's certainly okay to move in the course of this meditation if you need to get more comfortable, but try to make yourself so comfortable that there'll be no need to move. You can be perfectly still for the next several minutes. Letting your eyes close and be relaxed behind your eyelids. Keeping your breath full. And I invite you right now to take a deep breath and let it out with a sigh. Inhale. Let's do that one more time. Nice deep breath. And one more deep breath with a sigh. Inhale. Getting ready for this yoga Nidra and deity yoga practice that will take you on an inner pilgrimage to the realm of Ma Tripura Sundari. Ma Kali in the form of an adolescent, the Bindu within the Sri Chakra. So in the spirit of this sacred journey, I invite you to treat your body with reverence as you are setting yourself up for this practice. Listening now with care and reverence, offering your body anything that it needs at this moment. Listening carefully, honoring your body and what it is telling you. And I invite you to ask your body if it's completely comfortable. And then make any final adjustments that you might need. Breathing deeply. Closing your eyes if you haven't already. And as you breathe, feel your body begin to release into stillness and into comfort. Your body is fully supported, effortlessly dropping into a state of peace and relaxation. Your body effortlessly dropping into a state of non-doing. Letting go of doing, shifting into being. and noticing the sensation of your body releasing. First, releasing the tension from your shoulders. Just letting that tension fall away. Then releasing the tensions in your back. Releasing the tensions in your arms, in your legs. Completely releasing tensions everywhere. Just letting your body be still and at ease. And seeing your body as if you are floating above it. As Tripura Sundari floats above Lord Shiva. Just seeing yourself resting and breathing, still and peaceful. Your body rests while your awareness continues on. Becoming aware of the soft sounds of your body, breathing itself. Effortless breathing. Effortless awareness. Not doing, just being. Awake. Aware. Effortless. The process of Yoga Nidra has now begun. And now it's time to allow your sankalpa, your personal intention for this practice, to arise within your realm of awareness. Just remember the fear that you explored earlier. Its visuals, its messages, its emotions, and its physical sensations. And try to imagine what it might look like to have this fear removed or transformed into some form of security or stability or self-assuredness, wholeness. What messages come to you as you think of this? What would overcoming this issue feel like on an emotional level, on a physical level? Just allow the feeling of your sankalpa to arise. And once again, try to vividly see your sankalpa, your intention manifested. Feel your sankalpa manifested. And then I invite you to silently express your sankalpa for overcoming this issue, your desire for wholeness. Form that into a short sentence that can be easily repeated silently to yourself and easily remembered. And now I invite you to repeat your sankalpa with joy 3 times mentally. And know with certainty that your sankalpa is now being stored within you like information within a computer. Your whole being is now following its direction, conspiring and cooperating to create beautiful new realities in your life at every moment. So now, we're going to move our awareness through our bodies from one point to the next, experiencing energetically awareness moving freely without attachment or judgment. Let us begin with effortless awareness of the point between your eyebrows, your third eye center. Effortless awareness of the point between your eyebrows. Then moving freely to the hollow of your throat. And then the right shoulder joint, right elbow joint, right wrist joint, the right thumb, tip of the right index finger, tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the little finger. Then moving back to the right wrist joint, right elbow joint, right shoulder joint, hollow of the throat. And then over to your left shoulder joint, left elbow joint, left wrist joint, your left thumb, tip of the left index finger, tip of the left middle finger, tip of the left ring finger, tip of the little finger. Then back up to the left wrist joint, left elbow, left shoulder, hollow of the throat, heart center, right side of the chest, heart center, left side of the chest, heart center, navel center, lower abdomen, right hip joint, right knee joint, right ankle joint, the right big toe, tip of the second toe, tip of the third toe, tip of the fourth toe, tip of the fifth toe. And then back up to the right ankle joint, right knee joint, right hip joint. And then sweeping across first to the lower abdomen, then to the left hip joint, left knee joint, left ankle joint, the left big toe, left second toe, left third toe, left fourth toe, left fifth toe. Then back up to the left ankle joint, left knee joint, left hip joint, lower abdomen, navel center, heart center, hollow of the throat, eyebrow center, the eyebrow center, the eyebrow center. And now begin to feel as if you are breathing in and out of the third eye point between your eyebrows. Effortlessly breathing in to the point between your eyebrows and out through the point of your eyebrow, between your eyebrows. Breathing in, breathing out of the third eye center. knowing this is the gateway of knowledge, of intuition, and divine wisdom. And let yourself be aware of any subtle sensations that you might be experiencing. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out of the point between your eyebrows. And so now I invite you to allow your awareness to travel onward, embarking on a sacred pilgrimage to the realm of Ma Tripura Sundari, Ma Sudashi, Sri Lalita, Sri Vidya, she who dwells within the Sri Chakra, taking a sacred journey to honor the third of the 10 great wisdom mothers, a place where you can feel truly connected to her and to her awe-inspiring power, a place for her to share with you her teachings. So I invite you to prepare yourself to travel to this special place. But before you go, if it feels right, I invite you to choose an offering to bring with you. Something special you'd like to take on your spiritual pilgrimage, to give as an offering to the Divine Mother once you're there. It might be an item, a favorite food or beverage, your favorite flowers, a promise, or a prayer. If you'd like to take a moment now to choose a heartfelt offering to take with you on your sacred pilgrimage. And now begin embarking on your journey, carrying a small basket with your personal offering for Tripura Deity, the Divine Mother of the 3 worlds. See yourself traveling now to her sacred site, the realm of the Divine Mother as an adolescent. You can travel in any way that you'd like. And as you travel, just let yourself notice the sights along the way, the sounds, the scents. Just vividly experience your journey to Ma Sudashi site. Om Aim Klim Sao. 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 If you haven't yet arrived at your place of pilgrimage, now is the time to arrive. And as you arrive, you are in awe. It's twilight, and you're entering the gateway of a walled enclosure. And as you pass through, you enter into a beautiful garden filled with green trees and exotic flowers. This place is still and quiet, except for the singing of birds and the calling of an occasional peacock. I invite you to stand here for a while, observing the sight of the still and subtle grounds around you, this beautiful garden and its subtle activities. Just notice the light, the colors. Notice any other faint sounds. Notice any sense. Notice any sensations, thoughts, or emotions. So the next thing that you notice are a variety of fragrances coming from the flowers and ripe fruits of every color and variety. But one fragrance in particular catches your attention. The odors of burning sandalwood and musk. And you follow that smell through a large group of trees along a stone path, and you come upon a beautifully decorated pavilion. The orange curtains of its opening have been pulled to the sides, revealing the great wisdom goddess, Tripura Sundari. Ma Tripura Sundari is glowing like a rising sun, scattering delights of joy, compassion, and knowledge. She is portrayed as a beautiful young girl of 16 with red and golden skin and 3 bewitching eyes, a wagging tongue, fearful teeth, and 4 arms. Goddess Tripura Sundari grasps a noose, an elephant goad, a bow, and an arrow in each of her hands. The noose symbolizes attachment, the goad represents repulsion, the sugarcane bow denotes mind and desires, and the flowery arrows are the 5 sense objects due to such good looks and beauty that her consort, Lord Shiva himself, cannot take his eyes away from her. She is abundantly adorned with golden ornaments. She's in the form of a beautiful young woman. She's portrayed in several ways as the goddess who sits naked and shares the characteristics of the ferocious mother. She's also known seated upon the lotus, which is placed on the flat body of Shiva, who is lying in a peaceful posture on a throne held by Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, and Lord Rudra. And she also assumes the form of the Sri Chakra, the greatest of yantras. Take a moment and again notice any thoughts, any feelings or emotions associated with her presence. She now calls out to you and gestures for you to approach. You walk towards her so that you can receive her wisdom, her healing, her guidance, and her blessings of wholeness. You approach closely and know this is the moment for your offering. You approach closely and know that this is the moment to give your offering. So if you have an offering, take a moment now and with great reverence, make your offering to this divine goddess of youthful beauty. And feel the joy of giving your offering and the joy of knowing that it's been received. Take a moment and notice anything in your realm of awareness that is manifested as you have given your offering. Notice any corresponding sights or sounds, messages, thoughts, or feelings. Ma Lalita now signals for you to come even closer so that she can place her goad of divine guidance upon your heart. And as she touches your heart, you feel your stresses, your fears, your insecurities, your indecisiveness, your feelings of scatteredness leave your body as those energies are absorbed by the Divine Mother's presence. So notice how you feel to have had those energies removed, and what thoughts or emotions accompany this feeling. So you take a moment to express gratitude for this precious opportunity to connect with this beautiful goddess of divine youth and beauty. And now, if you would like to ask any spiritual questions or guidance, speak from your heart, say a prayer, or just simply enjoy the peace and comfort here in this sacred place. Just take time to be with this experience. Ma Tripura Sundari now embraces you with her 4 arms so that your heart center joins with hers. You close your eyes and take a very deep breath. And suddenly you've become Ma Tripura Sundari, the embodiment of divine beauty and wholeness. You are glowing like a rising sun, scattering delights of joy, compassion, knowledge. You're in the form of a beautiful young girl of 16 with red and golden skin and 3 bewitching eyes, a wagging tongue, fearful teeth, and 4 arms. You have 4 arms and you grasp a noose, an elephant goad, a bow, and an arrow in each of your hands. The noose symbolizes attachment and the binding of ignorance. The goad represents repulsion and divine guidance. The sugar cane bow denotes the mind and desires. The flowery arrows are the 5 sense objects. And your consort, Lord Shiva himself, looking upwards with adoration, cannot take his gaze away from you. You are abundantly adorned with golden ornaments. And in addition to being a beautiful young woman, you are also portrayed as in several other ways, as the goddess who sits naked and shares the characteristics of the ferocious mother. You are shown seated on a lotus, which is placed on the flat body of Lord Shiva, who is lying in a peaceful posture on a throne held by Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, and Lord Rudra. And you also change into the form of the greatest of yantras, the Sri Chakra. At this time, allow yourself to become aware of the full experience of being Ma Tripura Sundari, Ma Kali in the form of an adolescent, the great wisdom goddess of the 3 worlds and the embodiment of wholeness. So notice any physical sensations that accompany your transformation, any emotions, messages, or flashes of insight. Just be with the experience and everything that it offers to you. Om Ain Klim Sao. 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 You now take a deep and clearing breath, and suddenly you transform back into yourself. And you see Ma Sodashi's face smiling with approval, with your heart center still upon her heart center. And you feel a current of warm divine healing and balancing energy of wholeness entering you and filling your entire being, expanding further and further with each breath you take, until it takes the form of the divine Sri Chakra, filling your entire being. You continue to notice the warm and comforting sensation of Ma Lalita's Shakti energy as you come to the realization of her divine presence within you. And again, take notice of any new feelings or insights. This divine presence exists as a golden Sri Chakra of light, ready to guide you towards your full potential. And you give gratitude to Ma Tripura Sundari once more, from deep within your heart, for the opportunity to be heard, to receive guidance, or just simply to be in her presence. Feeling that divine presence within as well as without. And finally, before you go, I invite you to take a moment to share your personal sankalpa once again, your personal intention from deep within your heart. Just repeat your sankalpa silently in the presence of the Divine Mother's holy energy, in her sacred place, 3 more times with full feeling and awareness. And know at this point that your sankalpa has been blessed by divine grace through this practice. And feel gratitude swell deep within your heart. And now, before leaving the sacred place, just take a moment to quietly reflect. Sitting for meditation, allowing your awareness to travel deep within your heart center, deep within the cave of your heart, traveling deep past the emotional heart, deep into the peace of the spiritual heart, experiencing that same divine presence within yourself, tranquil, calm, comforting. The cave of your heart, the sacred cave of your heart, effortless, peaceful, illuminated by firelight, resting here for a short time in the cave of your heart with full awareness. Om Aim Klim Sao. 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 I invite you now to bring back your awareness to your heart center. And coming back out of your meditation, it's time to leave Tripura Sundari's sanctuary. So saying farewell and bowing to the divine young mother, taking the positive memories of your experience with you, you can return to this sacred place again and again as you like. So see yourself traveling away from Ma Sodashi's garden. Again, you can travel in any way that you'd like. Once again, noticing the sights along the way, the sounds, the scents, the sensations, and the feelings. Vividly experiencing your journey, returning back now to your resting body in your personal space. Om Aim Klim Sao. 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 If your awareness hasn't yet arrived back in your body, back to your room, now is the time to arrive. Awareness returning back to the room. Awareness coming back into your body, beginning to notice sensations in your physical body. Notice your chest rising and falling with each breath. Feel your chest rising and falling with each breath. The process of Yoga Nidra is now complete. So I invite you to take a deep and clearing breath and begin to notice the sensations of coming back to your body. And when you can, I invite you to slowly begin to move your fingers and your toes, your hands and your feet, your arms and legs. And then, while keeping your eyes closed, stretching your body out and just feeling the awareness of coming back into your body, back into your personal space. And if you're lying down, when you're ready, I invite you to roll over to one side and take a few more deep breaths. And if you'd like, I invite you to once again mentally repeat your sankalpa one last time, knowing it is already manifesting in your life. Feel it filling your entire being. And remembering your sacred pilgrimage and any guidance, experiences, or reflections you had you'd like to carry forward from this moment on. Then, keeping your eyes closed if you can, and if you're lying down, I now invite you to engage your arms and press yourself back up into a seated position. Just go slowly. And take some more deep breaths. And we'll finish by chanting Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let yourself carry any positive feelings and take from your heartfelt pilgrimage those memories from this point on. Now slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center and just listen to our final benediction. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a moment to give gratitude to the Divine Mother in all of her forms, feeling her presence within. And give gratitude to yourself for taking part in our practice tonight, knowing you can replay the recording of this broadcast anytime you'd like to do this Yoga Nidra again. And just acknowledge your openness to just the new effects of having done this practice. Just maybe handling a situation differently, or new insights or new attitudes. And then slowly opening your eyes Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening, and Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so very much, including to Kim, to Elizabeth, and to Jamie. Very grateful for the opportunity to share these things with you. As always, I'd invite you to just take some time for some quiet reflection before resuming the day's activities. I also want to thank everybody who may be watching the recording of this broadcast later. And I look forward to you joining me on Tuesday for the third installment of our meditation series on the 5 wisdom dakinis and their mandala. Until then, Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Good night. Thank you.